What else do you have?
Who would you give $500 million to, Juan Soto or Julio Rodriguez?
I'd give it to Juan Soto. Although I loved what I saw with Julio Rodriguez, that, he didn't back down from the pressure there, and he went toe-to-toe. And I this is where you make a name for yourself nationally, because the Mariners have done really well in the last month and a half. But you got a 21-year-old, and he was in the home run derby. Not many people knew much about him, but I love that he had over 30 home runs in two different spins there. Let me see if I have this here. His 32 home runs in the first round, fourth most in a single round. His 31 in the second round, tied for the fifth most. And he finished with 81 home runs, second most in Derby history, behind Vlad Guerrero, had 91 in 2019.
Stat
Whoa!
of the day, stat of the day, stat of the day, stat of the day. Here comes that what? Stat of the day.
Stat of the day, brought to you by the great folks at Panini, the official trading cards of the Dan Patrick Show. Soto is not quite 24, second youngest Derby champ, one day older than the 1993 champ, Juan Gonzalez. It was good for baseball last night. Albert Pujols is only a couple of years younger than Tom Brady. He's 42 years, 184 days. Oldest player to compete in the Derby, and I wondered if he would have enough energy. Because I think Albert Pujols was in the Home Run Derby as a way to sort of say, hey, thank you, and this is my final All-Star appearance, and hey, I get to go up there and hit a couple of home runs and then say good night to everybody. And then it's almost like, wait, I advanced? Oh, God. I don't have any. Can I get some ice, please? Yes, Todd.
And to see him so revered was so nice to see that when they were taking shots at him, they were all kind of gathered around like he was holding court. Whether he had something to say or not, they just wanted to be around him.
Yes, you got the Dominican players. They were bowing. Kyle Schwarber was bowing down to him. Now, there are people who thought Kyle Schwarber may have thrown his head-to-head match out of respect for Albert Pujols. If that's the case, okay, that's fine. It's like Mickey Mantle hit his 500th home run after it was Denny McLain served up a meatball to Mickey Mantle late in his career, and Mickey hit his 500th home run. And Denny McLain wanted to have Mickey hit his 500th home run. It's the All-Star game, having fun. It's home run derby. And you still got a legitimate champ at the end of it because Soto is certainly that. But I just wonder, what is the number for him? 500 million? First of all, I wouldn't sign anybody to a 15-year deal. And if I'm a player, I don't want to sign a 15-year deal. If I'm going to bet on myself, and Soto probably would bet on himself, I'm guessing, get a 5-year deal, 6-year deal, then you're going to be back on the market again. Now, then you're also looking at the numbers. Is baseball going to continue to grow, or will these numbers start to come back down? Yes, Eden.
Isn't there something to be said for stability? I mean, maybe that's like a super naive way of looking at it, and I'm just kind of trying to play devil's advocate, I guess, a little bit. But
are you talking about from the player's perspective or the team?
From the player's perspective. It's almost $500 million. You basically, theoretically, your entire career is set. You're good. You got more money than you could possibly imagine. The difference between 440 and 500.
Yeah, but if I look at the numbers, he's not going to be the highest paid player in baseball, and it's over 15 years that he'd be paid that. I think if the Nationals got that, and he would be, 38 going on 39 when it was all said and done, then maybe they get a bargain out of that. If I'm Juan Soto, do I want to be locked in anywhere for 15 years? I would think 5 years. I don't know what the organization's going to do. They're not a good team now. They won a World Series, but where are we going to be? And are they going to be able to spend money because they're spending all that money with you? I think that would be my great curiosity. Who's going to be your manager in 3 years or 5 years, 7 years, or the GM? Is there new ownership? Like there's too much to chance there. Remember when Evan Longoria signed that 9-year deal? It was like $48 million, and he was in the minor leagues. And I thought at the time, wow, that seems like a long time for a guy who's in the minors. And I think it turned out to be a bargain for Tampa Bay. But I remember he signed, I think it was a 9-year, $48 million deal. Yeah, Paul.
He sure did. He was just about to be brought up, and they said, we want to lock you down now earlier and not wait for you to be Rookie of the Year, which he was, and 2-time All-Star. So Tampa ended up getting the 10 best years of his career for under $100 million.
Well, it's just like the Cardinals with Pujols. I mean, that's one of the best bargains in all of sports because he was a Hall of Famer after those 10 years with the Cardinals, and they didn't spend an inordinate amount of money on him. I think they got him like $100 million for the 10 years. Yeah, Paulie.
That's right on. They spent about $111 million, the St. Louis Cardinals, on Albert Pujols' 10 Hall of Fame years. Like, he is first ballot with the Cardinals.
Yeah. Would he be a Hall of Famer after the Cardinals?
By far. Like, if he stopped playing at age 30, Albert Pujols was an all-star all 9 seasons.
No, after that.
Oh, with L.A.?
Yeah.
No. He made one all-star team. He was a nice player. With the L.A. Angels, always tough to say, Albert Pujols hit 256 with 222 home runs.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Nice career.
My bad. But it's like Tom Brady's had 2 Hall of Fame careers. Like, how many players play long enough where you could be a Hall of Famer twice? Yes, Eden.
Albert Pujols, I really enjoyed seeing him there last night. It really added something. Maybe it was the victory lap. Even if he didn't go further and he had just been knocked out in that first round, I thought it was awesome seeing him out there. For some reason, I was really rooting for him.
I like when sports remember, because a lot of times it's about now as opposed to you forget about some of these great players and what they meant to the game. It was just cool to see Ken Griffey Jr. taking photos there last night. And, that's a legend there, and he's taking photos. But to have those players still be involved or remembered is great. Yeah, Mar.
I think baseball does that the best. Even when Ted Williams in '99 or Cal Ripken when A-Rod made a move to shortstop for his last All-Star game, and he hit a home run in that game. So I think baseball probably does that the best out of any sport.